Hello my dear friends, welcome to Vinita Tarot Guidance. I hope you all are fit and fine. So friends, today we are going to do a new pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is all about your future in-laws. Okay, so in this reading we will see how your future in-laws will be and what will be their behavior with you, how will they treat you, and what will be the bonding between your future in-laws and you. Okay, so this reading is all about this, and yes, it is again a requested video of you. I have seen many requests of this video. In front of you are two piles. Pile number 1 is 1 to 16. If your date of birth lies in this, then you are in pile 1, and if your date of birth lies between 17 to 31, then you are in pile number 2. And if you don't want to select according to your birthday and want to select according to your intuition, then there are two cards. First card is this one, so and another card is this one. So there are two cards here, and you have to select that card which is attracting you the most. So you have to choose the card intuitively, and then let's see and let's meet in your reading. You can check the timestamps in the description. So let's start the reading. We will start with pile number 1. So hello pile number 1, you have chosen this card, Archangel Uriel, or if you have selected the card, then this is the Archangel Uriel, and if you have selected according to your date of birth, then it is that your birthday lies between 1 to 16. Okay, so friends, in this reading we will see how your future in-laws will be, what will be their nature, their behavior with you, your bonding, etc. Okay, and this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest messages. Don't worry about the message which does not resonate with you. And friends, if you want to take personal reading, then you can definitely take. You can contact me through Instagram, or you can send me email. And if you want to check the profile link, just go in the description. You will get all the informations. You can follow me on the Instagram also. So let's take out the cards and see what spirit guides wants to tell me about your future in-laws. Please angels, help me and guide me for pile number 1. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, first card is this, and we have conclusions are within reach, full moon in eclipse. Okay, and your hard work is paying off. Yes. So my dear friends, you have selected this card, Archangel Uriel, and here the message written is become a peace ambassador. Okay, and from the cards that I have spread here, I am getting that you are going to get married in that kind of family which will be very helpful. Okay, there is no doubt that they will be very helpful and supportive, but there is something like this family will firstly judge you. Okay, they will see whether you are supportive or not, whether you are caring or not, whether you are giving importance to them or not. Okay, so meet their expectations. Okay, so there will be some expectation that you will need to just meet, and yes, you will have to do some kind of work, and definitely you will have to give them time to understand what their expectations are and what kind of the family is. Yes, definitely I see there will be some kind of differences, their nature will be different, I think, and their background will be different and something like that. Okay, in the first go, or in the first view, or if you say in the first few years, you can just feel that this family is something like strict. Okay, and if you will want to control something, then there will be some kind of difficulty you can face. Okay, I see that. So you have to forgive, and yes, if you don't feel anything good or going your way, then you have to make a clear communication with this family. You can't be just angry or want to control the situation, because that will not be beneficial for you. So let's see some more cards. Let's take some more cards and see what informations we get for your future in-laws, their nature. Please angels, help me and guide me. We have got 9 of Pentacles, ripeness, possibilities, which is 2 of Wands, consciousness, and sorrow, which is Nine of Swords. Yes. So here is Nine of Pentacles and Two of Wands. So from these cards, I feel that yes, this family will be very protective and providing. Okay, your future in-laws will be someone who will be rich and wealthy, and you will get everything. You will get a good house, a good family, and yes, there will be abundance with the Nine of Pentacles card. But this family will want you to stand on yourself and do something for you as well. Okay, they will want you to make independent, and they will want to see you someone who is on, who can do something for themselves as well. Okay, so if you want to pursue your career after marriage, then definitely this family will want you to do that, because I think they do not prefer someone like, if a girl come into their house, they don't want you, they don't want them to make a housewife, or a, a person who stays in the house all the time. So yes, there is, and but yeah, I can see that there will be some persons, there's some members in this family who will always be noticing your behavior, uh, watching you, that if you are not doing anything in the wrong way, or you are not breaking any rules of this family. Yes, rules of this family, I can see that. And you will have to change your ways, I think, some kind of your habits which are not good. Definitely, if you have some habits which are not good for your health, then in this family you will become more health conscious. Okay, if you are someone who likes to eat more of junk food, do not like to do exercises, then in this family you will learn to do something which are beneficial for you, and get rid of those habits which are not beneficial or harmful for you. Okay, so this is the thing, you will learn many things from this family, and you will have to change yourself and do hard work. Yes, definitely hard work you will have to do, and make yourself a better person will be something that will be wanted by this family. So let's see some more cards and see what information we get about your future in-laws. Then we will see bonding of you and your future spouse. Please, angels, help me and guide me. Sagittarius, the energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Okay, so there will be a few persons, maybe your father-in-law, who will be a very authoritative position, or this can be your mother-in-law also, and who can be very authoritative person or very strict personality, and this person will be independent. Okay, and they have their own career setup, they earn money for themselves and their family, so they will want you to make that kind of person also. So this is the thing I can see. So let's take out more cards. The second house, your asset, finances, and things that you value. Yes, so you will get financial abundance. Okay, there will be no lack of that. You will get a good car, there will be money, and I think that this family will help you to earn all these things, finances, assets, and things, and you value. Okay, so this family will help you, or they will teach you or guide you, so that you can earn finances or wealth for yourself. Okay, definitely. Check from the tarot cards what these cards want to tell you about your future in-laws. Please, angels, help me and guide me. First card just flew, and again we have Two of Swords. Okay, please, angels, help me and guide me. We have Page of Swords, we have the Lover's Vow, the Moon, Three of Swords. Okay, firstly, your mother-in-law or father-in-law can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Since we are looking here for future in-laws, and yes, they can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini can be prominent, and okay, so Two of Swords came here for twice, and definitely this card is representing or giving a vibe of some kind of confusion here. So I can see that your future spouse can be a person who has been cheated in the past relationship, or they come from a broken marriage, okay? And not for all of you, but for some of you, this can be a person who is coming for a broken marriage. Or if this is not, then this can be the case, like this person has been cheated in the past by someone, and because of this your future in-laws want to protect their child from this kind of energies or from this kind of negativity. So in the first go, okay, they will be fearful of you, they will be confused about your energy. If you they will not be sure what kind of person you are, whether you are faithful, whether you are trustworthy or not. So they will, for that energy, they will be inspecting over you, or they will be noticing your behavior, so that their child does not get cheated once again, okay? But after some time, and yes, they will also perceive you as someone who is immature, so definitely they will uh, make you learn something, guide you, but not in the bad way. Definitely they have just a protective energy for their child. And we have got the Lovers card, which is a very good and positive card, Page of Swords card. So both of these cards represent here that after some time, and as the time passes, your future in-laws will get to know that you are a good person or a perfect match for your future partner, okay? And this will convert or change everything and change their behavior towards you. This inspecting energy, or this kind of inspecting energy or noticing energy, and their suspicion over you will come to an end, as they will notice that no, you are a good person, you are a perfect match for your person. We have the Lover card, Page of Swords card. You are a very loyal person at heart and a good at heart. So yes, definitely this is the energy which I am getting from here. So let's check out some more cards. Angels, help me and guide me for pile number 1. What kind of relationship pile number 1 build with their future in-laws? Self-worth, yes. Grief. Workaholic. Vanity and recovery. Okay, so my dear friends, I see for some of you that there are some health issues going with you, okay? If you have some kind of disease, you are suffering from a very long time, okay? So I see that this family can help you to heal, or some member of this family can be a doctor, and you can get a very good treatment from this family, and they will help you to recover from that kind of disease. I also see that, and for that reason also this person will teach you many things that can help you to recover from your illness. I see that, okay? There will be an old person, maybe grandfather of your future spouse, who will be very caring about you, and you will learn many things. You will have a friendly relationship with that person, maybe your future in-laws grandfather or father, okay? This is the thing, and this family will teach you to learn your self-worth, okay? You will become more confident about yourself, and you will come to know that you are also important and can create something for you. You can make yourself feel something important, okay? You can create something for you. I can feel that with the Grief card here and Workaholic. Yes, for some of you, your future spouse can come from a broken marriage, or this will be a person who has been cheated in the past, and this grief will be there in his or her heart, okay? And this will make your mother-in-law a bit insecure, about you in the initial stage or in the starting years, okay? And they will protect their child, and they will notice your behavior, something like that, I feel. And workaholic, yes, I have got for 2 times, your hard work is paying off, and workaholic. I think from these 2 cards, your hard work is paying off, workaholic. First message I am getting here is that you will have to work hard to gain trust of this family, of your future in-laws, definitely. And second thing is that for many of you, you can contribute in their family business or some work. They will want you to contribute because they want you to make a free person, not a dependent one, okay? This is the thing. They have a progressive mindset, which is a very good thing for you and for them as well. So this was the reading, pile number 2. I hope so you like this reading, this message resonated with you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe, and just turn the notification bell on. Let's meet in the next reading. Bye, best of luck, and take care of yourself. Hello pile number 2, how are you all? I hope you all fit and fine. So my friends, in this reading we are going to see the messages about your future in-laws. Who will be they, what will be their nature, and what will be the bonding between you and your future in-laws. So this reading is all about that. And you have chosen this, it means that your birthday lies between 17 to 31, and this card is of passion. So from this card I feel that you are someone, either you are a doctor or some kind of a person who helps some other. Either this is your job, or this is your nature, or this is just your hobby to help someone, and this family can see you there helping people, and they can perceive you as someone kind, very helpful, and a perfect person for their child, okay? So this can be an arranged marriage, or this connection, this relationship can come to you through your family. This is the thing I am getting from this card, okay? Yes, let's see from some more cards and see what information we are getting about your future in-laws. Please angels, help me and guide me for pile number 2. Who are their future in-laws? Please angels, help me and guide me. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So let's take this card. Emotions are running high. Okay, my dear friends, yes, this is the energy I'm getting, that definitely you will be helping this family or some members of this family in any way, okay? Because this is a general reading, many messages will resonate with you, and there will be some messages that will not be resonating with you, definitely. So leave those messages. This is a general neutral reading. So if you are male and female watching this reading is for both the genders. And yes, this reading is for your future in-laws. So yes, I am getting that for many of you this can be an arranged marriage, or for many of you this can be a love come arranged marriage, definitely. And you may have helped this family somehow or in some manner. Either you are a doctor or you are a nurse, and you have met this family in the hospital, or some member of this family or a member of this family in the hospital or in orphanage or in any kind of trust or organization, okay? And this family sees you as someone who is a very different kind of person, who is very kind hearted, which is rarely seen, and a very selfless person, okay? And yes, they also see you someone as a very emotional person. This is the thing. And they can send the relationship, or they can contact you either on the phone or through a letter or through a mail, okay? And yes, definitely not in the first meeting or in the first time. They will just tell you that they want you as their daughter-in-law or son-in-law, okay? This is not the thing. But after some time, after few meetings, or after knowing you, what kind of person are you, definitely they will be interest with you, because they see you as someone who cares about others, okay, who serves people, definitely. This is the thing I'm getting. So let's see Who is your future in-laws? Who are they? Please angels help me and guide me for pile number 2. We have flowering, very nice. The miser, we have success, very good. Letting go, 8 of cups. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we have got Virgo already. So your mother-in-law can be Virgo, or your father-in-law can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign. Okay, we have got the Queen of Pentacles card, which is flowering, very nice card. So definitely your bonding with this family will be very good. We have Lotus, which is a symbol of prosperity, divinity, everything. So your mother-in-law will, your relationship with your mother-in-law will be very nice. Okay, this is the first message I am getting from this spread. And your mother-in-law will be a very prominent lady in this family, and she will be of a good nature. Definitely cards are telling me here, and my intuition too, that you and your mother-in-law will be like friends. Okay, there will be a friend relationship with your mother-in-law. You will be sharing your experiences, sharing your past stories with this woman. And yes, definitely she will be very patient enough to hear you. Okay, not judging you, definitely not judging your past. And she will respect you for who you are. Okay, she will admire you. And yes, this will be a very great thing for you. She will be caring, okay, protective, and yes, like not like a mother-in-law, but like a mother for you, which is a very great thing. And with the miser card, I see this family will be someone who will be strict with their finances, who will not be someone who do expenses or who spend their money on unnecessary things. They will manage their finances very carefully and will spend on those things only which are very important for them. Definitely they will spend on where they feel like, but they will not unnecessarily expend their money. They will not do that. Yes. And with the success card, definitely you will feel very nice. Okay, you will feel good. You will feel like you, yes, you have achieved something. This family will be like an asset for you. With this card of letting go, we have again leaf of lotus plant, and we have letting go. Okay, your future spouse can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, and yes, with this card I feel that this family will not be that kind of person or that kind of family which hold on to things. Okay, if you will do some kind of mistake or will say anything bad to them or anything which goes wrong, they will not hold on to that thing. They will let go and give you another chance always. And yes, they will understand you, they will respect you. And if you do any kind of mistake, I don't see that they will take that into a negative thing, or will keep in their mind to teach you lesson, or will punish you or anything. But yes, they will take that positively and let go of the things, will not hold on to the things. Let's friends spread some more cards and see who are your future in-laws. Please angels help me, guide me. We have completion. Okay, enlightenment, abundance, good. So completion. Okay, one thing I'm feeling here is that your future spouse, so for some of you, okay, for not all of you, for some of you, your future spouse can be someone who does not have their mother and father, but their uncle and aunt. Okay, maternal uncle or any uncle or aunt as their parent. Okay, they might have lost their parent earlier in their lifetime, and their uncle and aunt are like their parents now. Okay, this can be a message which can be resonating with you, some of you. This is the thing. And with this two card, enlightenment and abundance, yes, You will get abundance in this family, emotional abundance, financial abundance. We have gold coins here. Yes, there, this family will be rich, and for some of you this can be a family which is well known for their charity work, well known for their knowledge, anything like that. Okay, so this can be the thing, that you can get married into that kind of family which is very famous or known for their charity work or anything. Okay, you will get abundance. Abundance can be of emotional with financial. Okay, for some of you I also see that either your mother-in-law or either your father-in-law, okay, have met you in your college. Either they are professor or teacher of you, and you have gained any kind of knowledge they have taught you in their classes. So this can be them, okay, for some of you. So let's see from some more cards and see what information they are giving. Please angels help me and guide me for pile number 2. Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Okay. And we have got this card of completion, and we have a card of rebirth. Okay, so both of these cards are telling me that there will be some kind of unexpected changes. Either you will have to relocate, or you have to move into, you know, a foreign country. Okay, because your future spouse or your future in-laws can be a foreigner, or they just live in the foreign country. This is the thing I am getting. So there will be a big change coming into your life after the marriage, and you will be transforming in many aspects. Let's see some more informations about your future in-laws. The first house, what people see and the impression you give. Okay, so definitely this family will be firstly seeing you, and you may not have been knowing this, that this family is watching you, they are noticing you, and after that you will come to know that yes, this family was noticing you from far away, and they were planning behind you to get their son or daughter married with you. Okay, this is the thing, and they will be highly impressed by you, they will respect you. I see that for your work or anything like that. For Vista, the goddess within you, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Yes, what dignity came here. Okay, so you will be seen someone as a very important person in this family. Either you are a male or female, that does not matter. You will be seen a very important person in this family. You will be held someone who has high dignity, and you will be seen someone who has some kind of spiritual set. And I also see from these two cards, the Vesta card and the first house card, this family will also admire you for your outer appearances. Both for your outer beauty and inner beauty will be something that will be valued by this family. Okay, so let's check from the tarot cards also what information these cards are trying to give about your future in-laws. Please angels help me and guide me. What kind of bonding pile number 2 will share with their future in-laws? We have got Queen of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups, Death. So completion and a death card here. So I feel that after a period of something is getting over, okay, or something is coming to an end into your life, and then you are getting this offer, okay, of marriage. And yes, this family will come into your house and will offer this cup of marriage. Okay, so for some of you this can be arranged marriage. And completion, there will be a cycle coming to an end, which I am seeing. Please angels help me and guide me. Before you come into this family or something like that, there will be something which is ending into your life. The Magician, yes. Eight of Cups. Okay, so Eight of Cups for 2 times. Eight of Cups is here and Eight of Cups is here. Okay, again a thing of letting go. So for some of you, this can be a thing that you are coming out of a broken relationship or a marriage, and this family will be accepting you, and you might be feeling that I will not get married again or something like that, or this marriage is, you are getting divorced, or a marriage is breaking, or a cycle is completing. Okay, this message is coming over and over again. I can see that we have completion card here, that card here, letting go. You are just leaving something behind you, and this marriage or this proposal is coming into your life. This is the thing, this family will be offering you this relationship, and they will be admiring you for your skills, for your job. Okay, if you are a doctor, they will be admiring you for your caring nature. Okay, I can see that with the Queen of Cups, this family will be very loving, very caring for you. Okay, there is no doubt. Yes, with the Magician card and with the Vesta card, they will consider you as someone who is very spiritual, who is very caring, who is a good human at heart. Your beauty, both inner and outer, will be admired by this family, and you will get respect and dignity, and you will be very respected in this family, and they will admire you for your work. Your skill will be very admired. This is the thing which I am getting. So pile number 2, this was the reading. I hope this message resonated with you and you liked the reading. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and if you have already subscribed to my channel, lots and lots of thank you. So let's meet in the next reading. Till then, take care of yourself, stay positive. Bye and best of luck.